What's up guys, Paul Salmon here. So I'm going to start a new series of videos called Aircraft Designs That Could Have Been Better. And that's coming up next.
I look good, but the autopilot's on. Coming in with 44 down there.
Okay guys, so we're going to look at a couple oh man, I got the wrong shirt on again. Hang on just a second. Okay, that's better. So after you've been flying for 30 years or so, or 40, or I think I've been flying 43 years, whatever, you run across several aircraft that you fly over the years that you think at the time you're flying it, well, that could be a little bit better design, you know, and then after you think about it, you go, boy, that could have been a hell of a lot better design. So I thought I'd do this new little series and illustrate those. First will be the Brantly Helicopter. Had a Brantly Helicopter. I actually enjoyed the heck out of flying that thing. I flew it for several hundred hours, but first thing wrong with the Brantly, number one, it's fairly underpowered. It weighs about 250 pounds more than an R-22, and it has the same engine in it. So it's like having a 250 pounder with you, even when you're empty. So a little bit light on power. So the Brantly Helicopter was designed by a gentleman named Newby O. Brantly, and he was an inventor of sorts. In fact, he had a patent for a knitting machine that he had designed, a pump jack that he designed, a brassiere for female athletes that he designed in the 70s, and also a backhoe attachment for tractors. So he's got a well-rounded in his inventions. I guess, I don't know where the whole brassiere thing came. I guess he liked doing the research on that one or whatever, but anyway, so he was mostly a tractor designer. So the Brantly Helicopter was designed much like a tractor and came in, I mean, the thing was built for bear, but it came in quite heavy. And, you know, I think weight was pretty much more of an afterthought on a lot of the design. One thing that was neat about it is you could get most of the bearings and things for the aircraft right off the shelf. If you had the Federal Mogul number, you just go get down to your local tractor supply company and get the bearings right off the shelf. But the most sort of surprising design feature of the Brantly, I'll show you a little picture here. You're not going to believe this. So here's the panel on a Brantly B2B, which is what I had there. And if you look in the lower left-hand corner of the panel, all the way down at the bottom, right next to the passenger's right foot, is the mag switch. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's where the mag switch was. The one I had, luckily the key was so worn out that after I turned the mags on, I could just pull the key out and drop it on the floor so that nobody would kick the key. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the mags, if you were to kick the key and turn both the mags off there, guess what? The engine quits. And you get to do a full down auto rotation because you're not going to have time to try to restart the thing. So. Now, Brantly also made a 305, which is a 4-place helicopter. They basically took the B2B and stretched it out, and I think put a little bigger engine on it, changed a few other things, and made a 4-place helicopter out of it. And thank goodness by the time they got it designed, they had actually moved the mag switch up to well up on the panel where you couldn't kick it and shut the engine down. So certainly that was an improvement. Okay, so if you look at this next photo, if you'll notice, this is one of those 305 Brantleys, the 4-place. And none other than Neil Armstrong is the guy that's flying this one. This is one that NASA was using to do some research for some sort of piece of equipment. And Neil is actually the one flying this 305. So that's a bit of Brantly history there. Neil Armstrong did fly Brantleys. Okay guys, so you can expect to see more. I've got several aircraft that I'm going to be talking about in this series. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
Alright, now start your flare. Just hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Out down with the nose, up with the collective. Not bad. Foot to the right pedal. Alright. Okay, so let's say we're trying to hit the touchdown markers, or pretty much right there at the touchdown markers, right? So a little more speed here. Down, roll off.
Up just a
Coming
little.
in. Flare. Flare, 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 float, float, float. Let it come down up on the clutches. We're on the ground. Alright. Now look where we're at. Right in between the touchdown markers. Okay, you got the
Sweet.
aircraft.
I have the aircraft.